Today we're heading to Urumqi, and the first thing we're going to do is go to a great restaurant that our friends introduced us to, because we want to give you a brief introduction to Carpathian food. Great restaurant that we've been to before. It's called Krasna Savita, and we've ordered a sampling of food so we can try as much as possible to give you guys this introduction to Carpathian food. Now, just a disclaimer, I'm not a food blogger. I'm just like a food enthusiast. So if some of my descriptions are a little bit off, you'll just have to try the food yourself. What are you most looking forward to?
I think I'm looking forward to this mushroom soup.
Oh. So we've started our lunch with two soups. This is privnayushka, which is a mushroom soup with noodles, and I think there's some meat in there too. It's really good. I'm not a big mushroom person, but mushrooms are really important in the Carpathian cuisine, so I thought this was a good way to try it. And it's nice, it's got like an earthy taste, and the noodles, they taste like grandma made them. They're so good.
This is green borscht, has beef in it. I think the green comes from spinach, also some egg and some sour cream. It's really tasty.
So salo is fat, and it comes in like different ways. This is kind of my favorite way to eat it, is to like spread it really lightly over a piece of bread. But you can also find it in like thick slices as well. So. This one is seasoned really well. So there's like definitely garlic in there. Some other spices as well.
These breadsticks are grenki, and this is salo. That's really good.
What is it?
That's banush, which is like a cornmeal thing with the brinza cheese on top. You just stir it up and you eat it.
So brinza is a really popular cheese in the Carpathians. I don't think it's exclusive to the Carpathians, but it is a sheep's cheese. It's pretty salty, I would say, yeah? Yeah, very salty cheese. It's like great as a garnish, and when you mix it into things, it's delicious. I need a bite of that.
Are you ready for the spoon shot?
Yeah. So I got the name of this dish exactly, and I took the menu away. It has the word HUTSUL in it. And HUTSUL is an ethnic group that lives here in the Carpathian Mountains, and a lot of the food is influenced by them. So what we have is pieces of potato pancake, meat, it looks like probably some mushrooms with like a big like gravy sauce, and of course dill. So. I feel like this is like all the typical flavors that you get in the Carpathians. We didn't order any grilled meat dishes today because there were so many other things that we wanted to eat, but it's a really important part of Ukrainian cuisine in general, and I want to show you how they make their grilled meat dishes here because it's pretty cool. Okay, so they weren't actually cooking anything at the moment, but you can just imagine how good the meat tastes coming off of that like grill. After a great lunch, we are going to go kind of explore Urumqi a little bit. We need to walk off some of the food that we ate because we also want to eat dinner and show you guys like more Carpathian food. Or we'll introduce you to samogon. Ooh.
We're having an olivka. drinking Nalivka. Well, they call it a tincture, but it's basically like a flavored shot. I think it's like 28, and it tastes really good. So.
You would never have something like this in the States. It's basically a walk-up stand where you can buy very nicely flavored shots. We bought our first vyshyvankas. They're like the national embroidery, and you can find them on tablecloths or shirts or even socks or whatever. But we finally got our first shirts, which I'm really excited about because National Vyshyvanka Day is like twice a year, and I've never had a vyshyvanka to wear, so I'm finally able to wear a vyshyvanka.
Yeah.
We are trying to head down to the river for like an hour, and then we go back to Vorokhta for dinner. We came to our favorite restaurant in Vorokhta for our last meal before we get on the train home to Kiev, and apparently it's live music night. And it's great. So one of the things we got, and already ate most of, was BOGRACH, which is like, I feel the ultimate Carpathian comfort food. It is, as I understand, sort of based off of a Romanian dish, and it's like a stew made with meat and potatoes and vegetables, and it's got like a nice kick to it. So this is HOLUBTSI, which I hope I'm saying correctly, but it's a cabbage leaf stuffed with, in this case, rice. But you can get it apparently with like potatoes or corn grits. But it looks like it has rice and a little bit of meat. I think this is maybe like a tomato sauce. Yeah, I think it's tomato. It's kind of sour, but it's good. There's dill, of course, because there's dill on everything. So we also got more banush because we can't help ourselves. We're kind of addicted to this. But this time we didn't get it with cheese. We got it with pork rinds instead. The typical toppings for banush are either brinza cheese, pork cracklings, or mushrooms. We like it, but we like it with cheese better.
Oh yeah, about soldiers. This is samogon, so it's moonshine. It's moonshine. That's what it is.
Are you doing the whole thing, or just a part of it?
Oh. Just take a pickle.
Wow.
Hey babe, have a pickle.
Yeah, thank you. Woo. I hope you enjoyed the introduction to Carpathian food. We would love to have done more, but we're only 2 people and we can only eat so much. But also,
we gotta catch a train.
We have to catch a train. We're cutting it a little bit close. It's really good, and it's like a nice... Too close. That's too close. Then I'll hold it up and be like, blah, 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 blah. Now it looks like we've had too many of them. Like, I grew up in New York, where like, you don't swim in the rivers. The East River is where you dump all the bodies. Like, that's what Law and Order taught me. If you dump a body in the East River, it's like only a skeleton in like 24 hours.